Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, it's Preston Gunderson. How's it going?
Good. How you doing, Preston?
Good. Hey, this is a good time?
Yeah, dude. This is a great time. This is a great time. It's great to hear from you again. I think the last time we talked was Easter, and I think the Easter Bunny called, and it was it was silly.
Yes, that is correct.
Now, you were talking about then doing a project called Sketchy Comedy, and I was wondering how that's been going.
That is going pretty well. In fact, we've got a show coming up this Saturday. It's a private show that we're getting paid for, which is really cool.
Nice.
The other shows have just kind of been free, just to let everybody know what we are and what we're doing. So those have actually gone pretty well.
Cool.
So we actually have a rehearsal this Friday, because you make skits and you come up with ideas and you get 4 comedians together, and other than all the other joking around, you actually want to come up with ideas that people are going to find funny.
Mm.
And it's going very well. So
Cool.
We're going to try and put some of the video we have online.
Nice.
Right now it's at soccerdadcomedy.com, and that is a comic here named Manny the Soccer Dad. This was his idea, and he was kind enough to bring me and 2 other comics in
Oh, cool.
on his idea. So we're going to try and make this as big as we can make it.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, I didn't know. I was going to ask, too, like, as far as just hanging out, do you guys riff ideas back and forth, like, all the time?
Absolutely. In fact, the sketches have changed in just a couple of shows we've already done.
Cool. That's awesome, dude. And where did you guys start doing it? Was it just did you rent a hall, or did you do it like at somebody's house?
No, he got the idea because here in Phoenix, nobody's really doing that. We've got bars and comedy clubs nearby, and they're pretty much a bunch of comics come in, and depending upon the night, you either have a pretty good crowd or you're doing your comedy in front of other comics.
Oh.
So anybody who's listening, who's been there and done that, the comics kind of sit with their arms crossed and their lips are kind of straight with the earth. No matter how funny your joke is, they go, "Oh, yeah, that's funny," and comics never laugh at other comics.
You would think that comics would be like sympathetic towards
Or
other
more
comics,
supportive.
or supportive,
like laughing
or like,
when at least something tickled them. Like,
yeah.
Right. Well, I think they're more sympathetic than empathetic at that point. Like, oh shit, that guy's funnier than I am. I can't use that joke, or that kind of borders on something I was going to tell.
oh,
I don't know.
man.
So Manny comes up with this idea to do sketches in between the stand-up, and so far it's working pretty well.
Cool.
In fact, right now we're actually shopping for sponsors for the stage that we built.
Nice.
So now I'm curious, the comedians that are in the sketches, is it like all the comedians that are going to be on that night, all the comedians that were already on, like who are in the sketches?
There's 4 of us for the team. It's Manny the Soccer Dad, me, a comedian here named Joel Cooper, and another comedian here named Steve Jenkins. So that's pretty much the core group. The first show we did, we brought a female comedian in here around town. She thought it was a good idea. She liked it, but she doesn't want to be part of a group full time.
Right.
But she liked being the guest. The second time we did it, we couldn't find any other spot, anybody who was available for that night, so it was just the 4 of us. But it still worked out pretty well.
Do you ever?
As far as the skits go,
Yeah.
we there's pretty much 2 of us. 2 of us at a time. It's either me or Steve or Joel and Manny or me and Manny. It just kind of rotates around what we think is gonna hit that night, what we think is funny.
Mm. Do you ever?
So because the stage is pretty. It's 5 feet by 8 feet, and Manny actually physically made the stage.
Wow.
It actually lays down. It's got tile on it. It's got wheels, and then the curtains attached to the stage. I mean, he's a pretty inventive guy.
Wow.
So he got this in his mind, and he got the 2x4s, got the plywood, made this thing in his backyard. Now he got a truck, and now he's going to take this everywhere we go, because now he had this idea of how he wants it to look, and now boom, it's there. And we were kind of taken aback, going, "Wow, you really did make this. It's right here. It's bigger than
cool,
life."
Man.
That's amazing. Do you ever include the audience in the sketches?
That's something I'm trying to get the other 3 to do, and we're gonna they're finally listening to me after the last show. We want to do a obviously get the audience more involved, and as far as have an audience member come up and read a joke.
That's cool.
Does that make sense? Like we'll have like a book of corny, like kind of dad jokes.
Oh, like a
hey,
book of jokes. Yeah.
Somebody come up, read the joke, and see how the audience. Because
That's
not everybody's
awesome.
willing to just come up on stage.
Yeah,
in front
that's
of a crowd.
you're gonna get a lot of like silly, like just awesome performances of people that are just like
Absolutely.
really
You could have
nervous
like
and
a clip, video of just those guys, like on their
that's
own.
awesome. Yeah.
Or I was thinking too, like for maybe like an improv scene, you ask them, characters and locations. Like give me 3 characters, and they'll name them, and you pick them from their choices, and like an improv thing, and
Yeah, I'm totally down with that. Just the other 3 are kind of like, maybe we'll do it later. I just think they're scared of being right off the cuff like that. Are we going to be able to do it? If he says Baltimore and you're at a Starbucks, how's that going to be funny?
yeah.
Not that anybody listening in Baltimore is not funny. I'm just saying.
The other guys probably are like comfortable with what you're doing already, and they're like, "Well, let's just keep doing
Scripts,
this,"
yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool though. I'm glad to hear it's doing
So, yeah.
good, man.
And I'm working on a website for myself right now. I'm trying to get clips of me online to just let people know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
Hey, are you that guitar guy in Minnesota? No, I'm not the guitar guy in Minnesota. I'm the fat bald guy in Phoenix.
So are there a few Preston Gundersons?
Oh.
There's only 2.
Okay, so there's you and the guitar guy.
There's a musician in Minnesota. He's got his music on iTunes. He's really talented.
I'm gonna look him up.
If you Google Preston Gunderson, he's gonna come up first. Real good looking kid in his 20s.
Oh, fuck
And
him.
I'm the other one.
I hope one of our interviews comes up.
Can you play an instrument, Preston?
Yeah, I actually played bass guitar in the high school marching band.
Cool.
Bass is really cool.
So being part of the bass, I was always part of the drum line. So those were always the people who partied. So we always, we drank in the back of the bus, and we, oh, hey, we're going to skip school today. Let's go over to Jim's house and, test out his new beer bong. Yeah, woo.
I played trumpet in like elementary school, and then by the time I got to middle school, my lips were too big for it, so I had to switch to the baritone. It was that or the tuba, and I'm like, I'll do the baritone.
I delved into bass a little bit. I used to live in an area that was affected by Hurricane Sandy. It took out all my equipment.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I just was like, fuck it.
You lost like everything in it, right?
Yeah, man, dude. I'm kind of a comic book geek, so I used to
Should
have
we
like,
follow other Preston Gundersons?
I used to have a huge stack of comics. They just turned to the pulp in my hands.
My goal, Preston, is to get you more followers. Do you have more followers than the other Preston?
Yeah, I haven't even looked to see how I compare.
All right,
you better.
other
know
Preston.
And now I'm gonna praise you guys for a minute. I know that when I first went on your show, as far as Twitter went,
Yeah.
I had 500 people. I go on your show, first time, you say I was there, all of a sudden it jumped from 500 to 1,000.
All right, well, you're better than
you're better than him, bro.
You're already over other Preston.
Yes.
Preston
you have
R.
1,500
Gunderson.
now. You have about 1,600 right now, and other Preston has 800.
Other Preston has 800.
He
so
seems
you
like a
win.
dick because he's only following 275.
And he kind of looks like a douchebag.
And he looks like a big
other
douchebag.
He's got the
Preston
Justin
looks like
Bieber
a
hair
douchebag.
too.
He's got the Justin Bieber. That's all right. We're gonna interview him though.
Yeah.
Going to bit interview him.
He stinks.
Yeah.
Look at his stupid picture with a broken picture frame. And fuck him and his stupid hair. Look at that big stupid hair and his
That big
douchey
stupid
whatever
smile.
and facial
Scruff.
Facial
Yeah.
scruff.
He's got to show some of that chest hair.
Oh yeah, I want to poof out a little chest hair right now for everybody. Let's poof it out. We got 3 of those, fucker. I don't know. Slim is hairless, I think.
No, I got him. I'm very hairy.
No,
I'm like a
me and
werewolf.
Slim have the Mediterranean curse.
Oh yeah, man. We get that.
I was
Freak
watching Tom Papa. Have you guys ever seen him perform?
I
Love
think I
Tom
did.
Oh,
I think I watched
isn't
a
he
little
great,
bit of
Preston?
Tom Pop.
I was watching his Netflix special with Jules?
Yeah, I think I had watched a little bit of the Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about his friend who only had hair from the waist down. He'd go to the beach.
Oh my God!
And his legs and everything were hairy, but his upper torso and all was just hairless. Like that's.
I would just get electrolysis.
He was calling him a pan, and he's funny though, dude. Isn't he weird, Preston? Isn't he kind of odd? But he's just so funny at the same time. Like
I've heard Tom Papa in like Opie and Jim interviews, and yeah,
I've heard one on Opie and Anthony, and he's funny,
he is. He's
though,
like
but
he's an odd dude, but he is very.
He's another
funny.
dude
Like,
you can't really like mimic or anything like that. But he just that's what's so great about him. He's so odd, but it just totally works for him.
Yeah, he's like the anti-dad character.
But he looks.
You look at him, you wouldn't give him another glance out in public, out in the crowd. All of a sudden, you hear him stand up. You're like, holy shit.
Oh my God. There's just so many things. Like he's almost like who's the guy? Gaffigan. But Gaffigan is just mental. Gaffigan's just blah, 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 all over the place. Like he doesn't give you a second. Papa's probably just as fast, but I don't know. There's more thought behind him. It's weird, but you know, he's still amazing.
Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. Tom Segura is the guy I found out on Netflix.
Yeah,
and then he's been through here. He does he talks about his life, kind of like I talk about mine. And I don't, obviously I don't curse as much as he does, but he's still funny.
Yeah. Nice, dude. Who are your biggest influences comedically?
Growing up, I was a Steve Martin fan. Holy cow! I wanted to be Steve Martin. I wanted to follow him around. I wanted to do everything he did.
His early stuff,
the arrow through the head, the wild and crazy guy, everything he did, I wanted to do.
The Jerk is one of the funniest.
What about
I just
Planes?
Watched...
Planes,
Trains, and automobiles. Oh my God!
I just watched Bowfinger recently. That movie was fucking amazing.
It's great, dude.
Yeah, that was amazing.
He is really funny, and just like he's just done so many douchey things. Though I feel like it's really hurt his career. Like the
didn't Norton have a thing with him? Didn't like Jimmy hate him or something?
He
for a
did
while?
for some of the shit. I think for some of the cheesy shit he's done. Like
I thought he just wanted to like take a picture with him or something.
It could have been that too. But like he's done some duds, but just some of the shit he has had done.
The good stuff he does is amazing.
Even the first.
Well, it's the early stuff that I truly love.
Yeah.
Going back to the Jerk, I wanted to juggle kittens just to see if I could do it.
I gotta wonder, did he always have white hair like that?
Right?
He just dyed it white when he was in high school.
He's always looked like an old dude,
like
as
always
long as I can remember.
Salt and pepper,
like, even in the early '90s when he should have been like only like 30 or like 40
that's what I
years
wondered.
old.
Did he hit at like 40 or something?
There's a couple of guys you look at that are like that. Like Michael Douglas is one where I'm like, I don't know if that guy ever looked young.
Yeah, he's always looked like an old dude too.
That's cool though. That's cool to hear. I think you're the first guy we've asked that to that said Steve Martin.
And then Robin Williams comes on the scene at the same time.
Robin Williams, when he's doing the sperm
you couldn't follow him. You couldn't do anything. Seeing his act, his OCD and his ADHD worked for him. Obviously his movies, his stand-up, and everything else.
What was that, Mork and Mindy?
I just felt it was bad that his depression got to the end as far as that goes.
That was sad.
Dude,
that was tragic.
But dude, when he did that, like, when he was doing the stand-up and he's stealing people's like beverages and he's drinking people's alcohol and he's like doing the sperm impersonation.
Even like his family movies, like Mrs. Doubtfire and shit. Dude, he killed every role. He destroyed
everything
shit.
he did.
Yeah.
Except for, and this is where when he went dramatic for those 3-5 years, did those movies where he was like a killer up in Washington, I was like, I don't know what you're trying to do. You're totally left.
What was the start of that?
You're destined to be funny.
Yeah.
And then you're doing this dramatic stuff. I am just not gonna watch this movie at all.
The start of that though was like Death of Smoochie, and I wanted to see that, but I never saw that. Was that good?
Yeah, but he is funny in that movie.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's hilarious.
And what was the one he was a teacher in?
Oh yeah,
Goodwill Hunting.
Dead Poets Society or Goodwill Hunting?
Goodwill
Hunting. Yeah, that movie is great.
Dead Poets Society. I think he was a teacher too.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, right?
He was?
He was a teacher.
Honestly,
that was the My Captain, My Captain.
That one,
yeah.
I really liked that movie.
Carpe Diem. Yeah.
I was
Honestly,
young when I saw it, but
I heard only like that and Goodwill Hunting are his only two good, decent, serious movies. Other than that, like he should have been doing comedy.
Right.
But yeah, he was a genius.
And I want to get there. Obviously, I'm starting out. I want to get to the point where I can actually do a movie role, and then do a movie role where everybody hates me, and then have haters, and then have stalkers and followers.
Oh, haters are the best.
Yeah, we've had our share.
Dude, I like the fact he named his like daughter after the Zelda game.
Who did? Robin?
Robin Williams. Yeah, he named his daughter. His name Zelda Williams
After the game.
After the fucking game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, he was a really big gamer. From
Wow.
what I understand, yep.
He bought every single Nintendo system that ever came out.
And I don't know if it holds up either, but I as a kid, I loved the Popeye. The Popeye movie with him. I had the soundtrack on vinyl.
That's the director that directed MASH, the first MASH movie.
Really? And Hook. I loved Hook, too.
Yeah, Hook was amazing.
He had a line in that when he was going back and forth with the Lost Boys, and I forget what the fuck they were talking about, but his line was like nearsighted gynecologist, and it's just like,
dude,
it cracked me up.
Him and Dustin Hoffman were both like brilliant in that movie.
Yeah.
Except for the ship. The only problem I had was that didn't look like a pirate ship.
It didn't.
The pirate ship in the freaking Goonies looked better than the pirate
yeah.
Dude, Goonies is great.
I love the Goonies too.
My son William will watch that
it
alone.
Spielberg.
He doesn't
You
care.
know how to you know how it looks. You made one for the Goonies. Just use that goddamn ship you made. It's right on some backlot somewhere in Universal Studios. Just wheel that over.
I don't like what's her name either.
Julia.
Yeah, Julia.
Yeah, she's terrible.
Julia
Roberts or something.
Yeah,
fucking terrible. Yeah, the Goonies, like that movie. That movie still holds up. Like 10-year-old kids today still love that
William.
movie.
I cannot get enough of that movie, dude. He wants to watch it every day.
They don't make movies like that anymore
and it's
either.
dark too. They had the retarded guy chained up in the basement.
Yeah.
The closest I saw.
Really fucked up, man. Like who does that?
Yeah.
The closest thing I had seen was that movie that Super 8 movie was like kind of like a Goonies type
Did you
of
guys
thing.
see the one? It was Sacha Baron Cohen was like a cop in it. And it was about a kid making a robot because it was like his dad's plan. It was like, and Martin Scorsese fucking directed this thing. I'll have to fucking find out the name of it because it was an amazing movie. It wasn't that
like
old either.
It's
pretty.
It wasn't the one with Hugh Jackman, was it?
Did anybody see Hardcore Henry?
Or something?
No.
I want to see that.
What's that?
I don't know.
It looks
man.
amazing.
It's
Hardcore Henry is like did you ever play
Hugo?
Hugo.
That's a good movie.
Okay.
If you've never seen it, check it out.
I did see that.
All right, we're getting we're all over the place.
Sorry,
don't,
Preston.
Don't rail here, Preston. But Pete just yelled into the microphone. Has anybody seen Hardcore Henry? And I think it's in theaters right now.
I thought it was a more recent movie.
I have not seen it. I do want to see it.
Yeah.
Just because it's shot in first-person point of view.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to like that or just get sick and puke all over somebody next to me.
I was going to say the same thing, man. Like, yeah. But there was a video game that came out years ago called Mirror's Edge that was like the same thing. It's like a parkour game that was like first person, and you were like doing flips, and it was all like it would make you sick. Like you'd play this game and you'd feel like you want to puke. And they did a similar thing with this movie. So that's what. So Rob, that's what this Hardcore Henry is.
It's Mirror's Edge?
It's not Mirror's Edge, but it's a first-person view movie. It is. You still there, Preston?
I'm here. I'm good. You thought I lost you for a second.
Oh, all right. I wasn't sure. So Hardcore Henry, it looks like a video game, like a first-person video game,
that's
what
the
whole
like
movie is. You're like watching it through this guy's eyes, and you see his arms in front of you, and all the actors are addressing him like they're addressing the audience, pretty much. It looks interesting. It looks interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't need interesting.
Well, Preston was just saying, like, he doesn't know, like, if you go see it and enjoy it or go see it and throw up. Like,
yeah, that sounds like it's kind of goofy.
I'll have to show you the trailer later on.
Just look at the trailer right now. You just go to
What happened? Oh, you're coming.
Even the trailer looks
Ooh. Hold on, Preston. Preston, do you hear me?
It's this. It's.
Oh yeah,
Hold
you're
on one sec.
we're having technical difficulties. You're
It's
now
the
coming.
cord.
You're now coming out of Rob's laptop.
You there,
It shouldn't-
Preston?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never been in a laptop.
Yeah, you're coming out of the laptop.
What was it like? I want to know.
I don't know. It was
Cramp.
good for me.
Cramp.
Oh man, that's great. Preston, dude, we're gonna wrap this up, but where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Preston Gunderson, on Twitter, Preston Gun, and on Instagram at Preston Gun Comedy.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for talking to you. It's been great.
Well, thanks, guys. Dude, I'll be on anytime. Till your show, 100 years from now, when your show's still on, wink, wink,
Yeah.
I'll still come on.
Awesome. I'll still have you on, dude.
We'll all be old men.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I'll be old and just forget it all.
Yeah.
And it'll all be new
Holographic
again.
Podcast.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Take care, Preston.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No
Have a good night.
problem. Thank you, dude.